And as he is telling her the story, she commences to work out.
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. So today we are going to be reviewing Love Is Blind Season 3, Episode 2. Let's get into it. 52 fake out. You know I had to hit you with the 52 fake out. I'm just playing. We're not going to get into the video until you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. As I told y'all, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers so I can get the community tab feature on this channel. So help your girl out and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. And give the video a thumbs up because it helps the content travel through this crazy algorithm. So do me that solid. Now we can get into it. So the episode picks up with Brennan and Alexa getting to meet, and you know, they meet each other. He gives her the ring. It's always awkward, I feel like, for them to see each other after talking to each other for so long, because when you talk to somebody and you don't know what they look like, naturally you're gonna form I guess some people don't, but some people will form visuals of what the person may look like or what their physical features may be. So when you see the person, it's kind of like you now have to reintroduce yourself to them. So I feel like it's always awkward when they initially see each other after talking in the pods and all of that stuff. But yeah, they meet each other and that was that. Then we get in this episode 2 after that, Colleen saying that she isn't shallow. She's like, I'm not shallow. I don't understand. I'm not shallow. I'm not shallow. And it's like, well, the simple rebuttal that I have to that is, then show us your depth. Where's your depth? If you are not shallow, show us your depth. We haven't seen it. So I feel like Colleen is like, okay, there's another guy. Let me let me try this again. And then her and Matt have a pod date. And I feel like in that pod date, she was trying to maybe try her hand at going deeper. But I feel like she was also trying to see if she could continue to stay shallow and pull somebody and go deeper with somebody while still staying shallow. I don't know how that's possible, but I feel like in that pod date, Matt told stories and he went deep and he got vulnerable, but we still didn't get that from her. And I'm just like, so was the goal to go deeper? Or like I said, was the goal to just pull somebody without going deeper, but still being able to like go deeper while still staying shallow? You get what I'm saying? Like, you can talk to the person and say, I want to move forward with you. I want da 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 da. So y'all move forward in terms of like trying to create a deeper relationship, but still without her being vulnerable or having a deeper moment. Like, they just had a conversation about going deeper in terms of their relationship and taking steps forward, but not really truly having that vulnerable moment and going deeper. You get what I'm saying? So in this episode 2, we get Raven and Bartice having a pod date, and he wanted to tell her some very vulnerable things that happened in his life. And as he is telling her the story, she commences to work out. Miss Girl started doing hip thrusts, jumping jacks, and all the sorts of things. And I just was like, what is happening? Yes, he can't see you, but you don't think he can hear those movements? I just felt like that was so rude. And we know because she did that, he kind of started to feel like, maybe this is not the one for me. Because I would feel like that too. Like, I'm sitting here pouring my heart out to you and you working out? What? That's rude, because we see later on in the episode when she is having a deep and vulnerable conversation with SK, he had her undivided attention. So it just was like, girl, what are you doing? And we have Cole and Zaynab. They have a pod date, and he asks her to be his girlfriend, which I thought was really cute. Like, be my girlfriend, then we'll get to the engagement. You know, I thought that was really cute that he did that. So we get also Bartice and Raven have a pod date, and he is basically saying to her that like he doesn't think that this is where it's at. But I feel like he should have been a little bit more specific, because surely her working out while he was being vulnerable was a main point of him feeling like maybe you ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he should have just said that to her, but he never expressed that her doing that made him feel away. And then she was like, yeah, I don't see it either. And it's like, so then we get Bartice declaring that he only wants Nancy. That's it. You know, he just wants Nancy. It's Nancy for him. And then Nancy says that she's still torn. And I just was confused with her saying that she was still torn, because in her date with Andrew, because he talks so much, she has said that she doesn't know. Like, she feels like she was wanting to talk to Bartice where it was safe and warm, and she felt safe and warm, or whatever the case may be. And for her to then, when Bartice is saying to her, like, I only want you, and for her to then say that she's still torn, it just was like, are you really? I feel like she wasn't torn. I feel like she already knew that she didn't really want to be engaged and then married with Andrew, but for whatever reason, she continued to go on pod dates with him, even though I feel like she already knew that she wanted Bartice. So the proposals happen. We get Cole proposing to Zaynab. We get SK proposing to Raven. And I don't know what it is about Raven, but she is just so nonchalant, it seems, or she seems very unfazed by a lot of things. And I don't know if it's because, I don't know, but like when he proposed to her, we didn't really get much emotion from her. But yeah, then we get Cole and Zaynab being able to meet. And I'm always confused when people say this. We look so good together. We're gonna look so good together. I've never said that in my life. Like, I don't understand when people say that, because what does that do? You and your significant other looking good together. What does that do? What does that do? What does that do? I really would love for somebody to fill me in on what that does for the world, or for even for you. Like, if is it a confidence booster to you that you feel like you and your partner look good together? Cause like, I don't understand that. I really do not understand when people say that. I've never said that before in my life. Okay. And I don't even think I've been around somebody who said that about their significant other. We look so good together. Like, well, shorty, pop your brakes. Like, that is something very, like, I don't know, full of yourself to say. I don't know. That just, Andrew proposes to Nancy, and then the episode goes off, and we don't get to see her response. But yeah, that was it for this episode. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Okay, I want to know your opinions on the episode. How are you liking the season so far? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Like I said, it helps the content travel through the algorithm. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and then I will catch you in the next one for episode 3. Okay, bye.